Welcome students. Today I will cover a topic that is called successive derivative, or it is called nth derivative. What do you mean by the successive derivative? The successive derivative means differentiate a function again and again up to n times. That is called successive derivative. For example, suppose I am writing here y is equal to xq. If I told you find the derivative of xq with respect to x, and that can be written as y1, symbolically dy by dx can be written as y1. That means answer will be what? 3x square. Okay, if you again want to find the derivative of y1 with respect to x, so that will be what? y2. And you have to find the derivative of 3x square with respect to x, that will be 6x. If again you have to find the derivative of y2 with respect to x, this will be y3, and the derivative of 6x with respect to x we get, that is called 6. So in this way, if we will differentiate the function many times, then this type of differentiation is known as the successive derivative. Okay, so first I am giving some symbol how we will use the symbol for the successive derivative. That means if a function is differentiated, once, that will be written as dy by dx, or symbolically we can represent y1 or y prime or f dash x. That means if a function is given y is equal to fx, then dy by dx will be symbolized as f dash x. Okay, so that's why dy by dx or y1 or y prime or f dash x is known as the first order derivative. If you want to differentiate the function once more, then dy by dx is equal to f prime x is equal to dy by dx is equal to y prime is equal to y1 becomes d square by dx square. That means d by dx of dy by dx or f double dash x or y double dash or y2. That means symbolically we can represent a second order derivative like d square by dx square or f double dash x or y double dash or y2. This is known as the symbolical representation of a second order derivative. And if we want to differentiate the function up to n times, then dy by dx is equal to f dash x is equal to y dash is equal to y1 becomes dny by dxn is equal to fn x is equal to yn y to the power n or yn. That means if you differentiate a function up to n times, then symbolically we can choose any of the symbols, this or this or this or this. But in diploma level or in plus 2 level, we will cover successive derivative up to second order. Okay, that means if a function will be given to you, you have to find the first derivative and the second derivative. In this session, we will cover up to second order derivative. Okay, so I am giving you one example here. Let y is equal to sin x, and I told you if you want to find out the first derivative, and it will be symbolically used as y1, then the derivative of sin x will be cos x. That means I can write like this: if y is equal to sin x, y1 means that is derivative of y, that can be written as d by dx of y, that is d by dx of sin x, that is equal to what? Cos x. Similarly, if you want to find the derivative of y up to 2 times, then that will be y2, that will be minus sin x. Similarly, second example I am giving here, y is equal to x square dy by dx, that means y1 is equal to 2x d square by dx square means, that means again you have to find the derivative of dy by dx, and that will be symbolically used as y2, that is also derivative of 2x, that is equal to 2. So this is the basic idea of the second order derivative. That means if a function will be given to you, and that function first you have to differentiate that function with respect to x, that is called y1, and again if you want to find the derivative of y1 with respect to x, then we will get y2, and that is known as the second order derivative. Two important questions we'll discuss in this session. First question is given that if y is equal to a cos nx plus b sin nx, then prove that d square y by dx square plus n square y is equal to 0. And in some book it is also given, that means prove that d square y by dx square, just before I told you I can write y2 plus n square y is equal to 0. Okay, that means if a is equal to a cos nx plus b sin x, then prove that d square y by dx square plus n square y is equal to 0, or prove that y2 plus n square y is equal to 0, since d square y by dx square can be written in the form of y2. Okay. Okay, so what to do here? The question is given y is equal to a cos nx plus b sin nx, differentiate with respect to x. That means dy by dx is equal to dy by dx of a cos nx plus dy by dx of b sin nx. So dy by dx is equal to, here to find the derivative of a cos nx, you have to know some knowledge about the chain rule. That means a derivative of a cos nx is a into minus sin nx, again derivative of nx, that is called n, plus b cos nx, again derivative of nx, that is n. Finally, just simplifying this, we get here minus an sin nx plus bn cos nx. Since the question it is given that y2 plus n square y is equal to 0, that means again we have to differentiate this function with respect to x. That means taking d by dx of dy by dx in the left hand side, again taking the derivative of this, again I am writing here this is dy by dx, that is d by dx of minus an sin nx plus d by dn bn cos nx. So d by dx whole into dy by dx can be written as d square y by dx square, that is minus an, derivative of sin nx is cos nx into n, plus bn, derivative of cos nx is minus sin nx into n. Again simplifying this, we get here minus an square cos nx minus bn square sin nx. Taking minus n square, we get here a cos nx plus b sin nx. Again I am telling you, taking derivative of this, we get minus an cos nx into n plus bn minus sin nx into n. Again simplifying this, we get here minus an square cos nx minus bn square sin nx. Taking minus n square, we get here a cos nx plus b sin nx. Now we see that what is the question given, y is equal to a cos nx plus b sin nx. So in place of a cos nx plus b sin nx, I can put here y here. That means d square y by dx square is equal to minus n square y. So finally we are getting d square y by dx square plus n square is equal to 0. Here also I can write these things, d square y by dx square. This is also d square y by dx square. This is also d square y by dx square. Again, in some book the question is given like this, or in some book the question is like to find out y2 plus n square y is equal to 0. Already we know that d square y by dx square can be written as what, y2 plus n square y is equal to 0, proved. Second question, if y is equal to tan inverse x, prove that 1 plus y square whole into y2 plus 2xy1 is equal to 0. From the question it is already known to us that you have to find out the second order derivative, because y2 symbol is used here. Now see that y is equal to tan inverse x. Differentiate tan inverse x with respect to x. So y, the derivative of y will be what? y1. Derivative of tan inverse x is what? 1 by 1 plus x square. Now cross multiplying, we get y1 1 plus x square is equal to 1. Again differentiating the above function with respect to x, we can write here dy dx of y1 whole into 1 plus x square is equal to dy dx of 1. Now you just use here the product rule to find out the derivative of y1 whole into 1 plus x square. So this will be y1 dy dx of 1 plus x square plus 1 plus x square dy dx of y1 is equal to 0. Now y1 derivative 1 is 0 and derivative of x square is 2x plus 1 plus x square derivative of y1 is y2 is equal to 0. So finally we are getting 1 plus x square y2 plus 2x y1 is equal to 0. Okay, another thing I just want to tell you that, remember all these things. Dy dx of y is equal to y1. This is important thing to remember. Dy dx of y1, that is called y2. Dy dx of y square will be 2y into y1, and dy dx of y1 the square y1 square is equal to 2y1 into y2. Remember these four formulas, it will be helpful for you for some other problems. Thank you.